Alright.
RNAV GPS, runway 5 in use. Notice airman. ILS runway 23 Black Papa monitored. Tower 215 feet AGL, 90 west northwest, right side of service. Tower 175 feet AGL, 1.7 northwest, right side of service. Tower 240 feet AGL, 7.5 west northwest, right side of service.
I'm still going to assume that all this will be the same, just Romeo.
Advise on initial contact, you have information, Romeo. Marston Tower information, Romeo 1358 Zulu weather. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky ceiling 15,000 overcast. Temperature 23, dew point 18, altimeter 3025. RNAV GPS, runway 5 in use.
Alright.
Notice airman.
And 34.2 is ground, 18.1, so you are all set, ready to taxi.
Right. And we're going to be remaining in the pattern?
Yep.
Alright. Morristown ground, Skyhawk 8050 Papa West tie down with Romeo, request taxi, we're remaining in the pattern.
Tag 8050 Papa, Morristown ground, runway 5, taxi via Bravo Alpha.
Bravo Alpha to runway 5, 8050 Papa.
Good.
Alright, I'm going to stow my pen.
That's fine, clear left, clear right.
My kneeboard.
Your flight controls.
My flight controls.
There you go. Check your brakes. Especially on this part.
Yeah.
Good. Your brakes work, my brakes work.
Yep, I'm good.
We'll just be a little bit. We'll just be cautious around here.
Yeah.
But if you just stay on the line, you'll be good.
Yep.
Clear on your side. Should be high enough to pass the Sierra. Yeah, we're good there. Good as well. Good here. After the Sierras, we'll cut over.
Yeah, to the right.
Yep. Good. You're going to be good on my side. Good. I want to help you out just a little bit.
I can feel that.
Yeah, that's fine. Good there.
Bring it over to the left.
Good there. Now you can start heading over to the right a little bit. Not too much. Good right there. Perfect. And then we'll just go right on this yellow line right here. Right, excellent. Good, and you can come back over if you want to. Good, yeah, so usually, I mean, your radio calls are fine. Usually what I do, I just say, you know, at the west side, I'm ready to taxi. And then once I get over to tower, then I'll tell them.
Remaining in the pattern.
Exactly, yeah. But like I said, it's, you know, they'll probably, ground will probably tell tower, so it's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
Like I said, that's just what I'm used to, but whatever, you know, however you say it, it was totally fine. But you can keep it around 1,000 or so.
Yeah, that's what my...
You know, you've probably been told not to ride the brakes, of course.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel like I'm going too fast, though, when I'm not riding the brakes.
So that's fine. So we'll keep it at 1,000, so you're a little bit high, so just take out that power. And if you do feel like you are too fast, then just pump the brakes a little bit. You know, short like little bursts like that. Exactly, and then feed off the brakes. Just let it cruise for a little bit. If you think you're, you know, not getting, if you're not in control, then pump those brakes again.
Yep.
Good. Now you can hold on. That's loud. If you want to bring, you know, if you want to press on those brakes and, you know, hold it for a little bit longer, you're more than welcome to as well.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Wow.
No idea.
Get away, birds.
I think we'll be dealing with that for a little bit until we get to the run-up. Clear on my side.
Yep, I'm clear left.
Good. And of course, when you're coming up to a turn, you want to be a little slowed up. There you go. Good. Never want to side load a wheel.
You could tip it.
But yeah, exactly. And especially when you're coming off a runway, a lot of people want to get off, and they like really jam on the brakes, and they hold the brakes in the turn, and that could start. They usually start skidding, and
that's where my instructor and I disagreed last time.
That's where you need to be very careful because you could pop a tire,
Yeah.
You get
You could skid it.
Yep. Bald spots, which will create a lot of problems.
Yeah.
You know, you're the pilot. You need to make sure that you're in control of the airplane and make sure that you are slow enough to get off the runway. If you need to go to the next taxiway, do that.
Yeah. Huh, American Flyers over there?
Yeah, I'm surprised seeing that. I don't know. Nice looking G5, G4, another G5. Yeah, I don't like the purple though.
They're business jets.
Mike Zulu, I don't know.
Alright, so the run-up area is like...
Yeah, I mean, he said Bravo Alpha. So of course we're gonna hold short Delta. So basically I'll go all the way up here, and then you see like this little hash.
Yeah.
So I'll go all the way up, and then what I'll do is I'll come out just a little bit to the right.
Okay.
And then...
We'll swing it around?
I wouldn't swing it around, but I'm just gonna angle ourselves.
Yeah.
So I'll just go like this.
All right.
So we're not getting anyone, you know, in our way.
Yep. Alright, parking brake is set. We could do our run up. Alright, parking brake is set, passenger seat backs, upright. Seats and seat belts good on the left.
Good on my side.
Cam doors closed and locked.
I'm gonna keep mine open.
Alright, flight controls. Up. Back. Up. Down. Down. And right. Left. Alright. Alright. Flight instruments. This is level. Altimeter 3025. Yeah, that's fine. Vertical speed's around 0. And 2. I want to say 208. That's fine there. Alright, our turn coordinator is level. There, something you...
Yeah, I see 210, so switch it over to 210.
Okay.
There you go, good.
Oh, that's... Okay, 218, not 208. I'm sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. Alright, our fuel quantity, we're topped off.
Good.
Extra rich. Fuel selector valves on both. Elevator trim. I like to bring the elevator up.
That's fine.
Yep, alright. You can see the trim better, because you know that it's not reliable.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Usually, I like to keep it up above the, like at the E part.
Okay, yeah. Alright, throttle 1800 RPM. Still holding the brakes. Alright, magnetos. Back to both. Over to the right. That's good. And back to both. Suction gauge. Where's the suction gauge? That's my rustiness.
That's your vacuum.
Oh, the vacuum.
Yep.
Okay, that's in the green. Engine instruments and ammeter. Everything's in the green. Oil temperature's coming up, and the ammeter is at 0.
So remember, so you gotta do your ammeter. So
turn the
exactly. So you gotta do the left side off. See the discharge. Come back up.
All right.
You're good there.
I got you. All right, and we're gonna make sure no annunciators are illuminated. Back down to idle. It runs, and we're gonna go back up. All right. Throttle friction lock is fine. Strobe lights, we'll turn that on the runway. Radios and avionics, we have towering in standby for COM 2. COM 1, actually. And nav GPS switch, we don't need autopilot. Not using autopilot. We're doing a normal takeoff, so we don't need flaps. All right, release the brakes.
Good. And then just before we start moving, I want to tell ground that our run-up is complete.
And ground 8050 Papa, we just completed our run-up. I don't get why you have to tell.
Cessna 50 Papa, taxi up to hold short runway 5 and contact tower 18-1.
Alright, 18-1 up to hold short for runway 5, so long 8050 Papa.
Good.
Alright. Final looks clear, and I'll give them a call. Morristown Tower, Skyhawk 8050, Papa ready to go, runway 5, we're going to be remaining in the pattern.
Cessna 8050 Papa, Morristown Tower, altimeter 3024, wind con, runway 5, clear for takeoff, make left close traffic, report midfield.
Clear for takeoff 5, left close traffic, report midfield, 8050 Papa.
Alright, good. So when you're clear for takeoff, strobe lights come on.
Strobe lights. Do we want landing taxi?
I don't bother with those. Just the strobe lights, and then I'm going to bring this over to altitude for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Clear on the right.
Alright. The runway's clear?
Good, and then you want to always make sure that the runway 5 number is correct.
Yep.
And
it is. We're rolling out on 5.
Also ready to go.
We're good to go.
Oil temperature, oil pressure, good.
Rotate.
Good. Climb out 75, which was good.
Okay.
Hold that nose up there.
I go for 80.
Yeah, usually you want to be around 74, 75 knots, okay? On the climb out. After 1,000 feet or so, then we'll climb out around 85, but we're saying the pattern is...
Okay, I got you, yeah.
You want to maintain best climb. So 75 is good, yeah. Sometimes, you know, it's going to be a little bit hard to see over the nose, so if you need to, use your peripherals. There's 900 feet. Good, square it up. So usually when I say square it up, we'll go wings level.
Yeah.
Then we'll check our downwind. Good, you can turn your downwind, there's your 1,200 feet. Good. Good, very nice. Try to hold that 1,200 feet.
Yep.
Good, so you want the runway halfway up the wing strut.
Halfway up the strut, so we're kind of far.
That's good, come into it. Good, you can see that you're crooked, looks like you're going out.
Quadcopter
So we correct that with
Morrison
rudder?
Tower, good morning.
No, you're going to, with the aileron, so you're just going to turn a little bit.
Approximately 6 miles to the south-southeast.
Basically, you want to hold opposite. So remember, 230 is what you're going to want to hold. Maybe there's a bit of wind up here. That's why you're getting a little bit of a crosswind.
Newark Airport, or Newark traffic.
Alright, so I should make a call. But
Yep.
Quadcopter
After, I know, that's a problem.
24485. Transition approved, altimeter 3024. Are you a single flight?
3024, guard 24485 is single English 60, squawking 0432.
Thank you.
Morrison Tower 8050 Papa, beam the threshold, runway 5. So we're being
Cessna 50 Pop, runway 5, clear touch and go, wind calm.
Clear touch and go, 5, thanks. 8050 Pop. Alright, 1500 flaps 10.
Morrison Tower, Cessna 12 Lima Romeo is 11 miles north of the airport, inbound for runway 5 with information Romeo.
Cessna 72 Lima Romeo, Morristown Tower, altimeter 3024, enter left down runway 5, report midfield, ident.
Left downwind, report midfield.
You don't want to get too far out, right?
Yep, so I don't know, I'm not really familiar with when to turn base.
Okay, so I'll teach that on the next go around.
Okay.
So I'll let you do this landing first, just to see how, you know.
November 72 Lima Romeo, ident please.
There's a reason why I see that you're pretty low.
Yeah.
You look at all these trees right here, right?
Yeah, that's
This is the part that you need to watch out for because it does slope up.
Yeah.
Cessna 12 Lima Romeo, ident please.
So good, you're below your you're in the white arc, so you put your second notch of flaps in. Good, just watch your airspeed. Push that nose down.
Cessna 2 Lima Romeo, traffic 2 o'clock, 5 miles
Nose
south.
down, nose down.
Eastbound 2,800 indicated, type
Alright, we're clear
unknown.
of the trees.
2 Lima Romeo is looking for traffic, thank you.
Good. Take out some of that power as well and turn your final. Once we turn our final, we'll put our last notch of flaps.
Yep.
Good.
Alright, final notch.
Yep. Good. Anyone come in around 65 or so? Good. Take out some power. Lift up that nose. Because you're at 75 now, right? So take out a little more power. Hold that nose up. There you go. So you're basically what you're going to do is when you get a few feet off the runway, you're going to raise that nose and just go straight and level. Look as far down the runway as possible and hold that nose up,
Fly
okay?
straight, yeah,
yep, exactly. I got some birds, no problem though. Good. Power idle. Good. Start your flare. Good. A little more. A little more. Good. Hold it right there. Bring it back. 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 A little more. Hold it back. Hold it back.
Ready to go. North.
There you go. So you see that nose is not. So I got your full power. There you go. I got your flaps. We're gonna probably bounce a little bit. Not a problem. Right, good.
Cessna 172 Alpha Victor, Morristown Tower. Good morning. Altimeter 3024.
So we really need to bring that nose back. So don't.
Yeah.
So keep bringing that nose back because a lot of people land flat, especially with this airplane. You want to have a really high, a good amount of angle of attack when flaring. Okay.
Okay.
So the nose wheel kind of lags a little bit. So if you landed flat like how we kind of did, you're gonna land on all three wheels.
That's not good.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So your flare was great. Keep pulling that nose back though, okay?
Gotcha.
Basically just a nice fluid motion. You're gonna go at your rest of descent, and then keep bringing it back. You don't want to jerk the nose. So when I keep bringing it back, keep bringing that nose back.
Gotcha.
Good morning, Morristown Tower. This is Cessna 540 Charlie Foxtrot, holding short 13 Bravo. Like to
that Dan?
depart eastbound. We're going to be going over to Newark, so we'd appreciate an early handoff.
Cessna 540 Charlie Foxtrot, Morristown Tower, altimeter 3024, wind 0503, runway 13, cleared for takeoff, eastbound departure approved. Traffic is a helicopter just overhead Novartis.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for a helicopter and clear for takeoff 13 eastbound. Charlie Foxtrot.
Alright, downwind looks clear.
Good.
Gonna go ahead and turn it.
I want to actually show you a little bit of a technique, or the way I do it, with the way I come into the pattern.
Okay.
Guard 485, contact New York 127.6. Good day.
for guard 2445, thank you.
Yeah, we're kind of off.
That's fine. You're good.
Alright.
Good, so keep bringing it back to 2,000. Good. So now, usually, when I'm halfway down the runway, I'll put my first bunch of flaps in.
Okay.
So, well, you still have some time, though. Oh, there goes Dan.
Yep. That's cool.
Yep, there he goes. Okay, cool.
Alright, 050 Papa, midfield left downwind to correction 5.
Alright, good. So now...
Cessna 50 Papa, runway 5, cleared touch and go. Wind calm.
Clear touch and go, runway 58050 Papa.
So when I'm halfway down the runway, I usually put my first 100 flaps in.
Okay.
Now, below 110, of course, you put below 110, you put your first 100 flaps in.
Yep.
And if you're going to fill out the balloon, though, you're going to hold that nose down.
Yeah.
I would keep it around 2,000, okay?
Alright.
As you'll see what I'm going to do like after. Alright, good. So you're beaming the runway.
Yep.
Now I bring that power back to 1,500, but I hold that nose up. Hold that nose up, good. Now you're in that white arc.
Keep it level?
Yeah, basically you're in that white arc, so I'll put your second notch of flaps in.
Okay.
So you can put that in now. Good, now I lower that nose.
Okay.
Good, basically around like a 500-foot descent or so.
Okay.
And because like this part like gets like a little bit hilly,
yeah.
Usually like at this road right here, I'll start my base hand turn.
Alright.
Good. Keep that nose coming down, nose coming down. There you go.
Morristown Tower 3517 Sierra, 10 miles west of the airport.
Aircraft calling west of the airport. Say again your call
Good,
sign.
keep that nose coming down. You're at 65, right?
Sierra, southwest.
There you go. Good. And now you can get your last notch of flaps in.
Traffic 11 to 12
We don't want to put that in on final?
Usually I like to have it on base, so I'm already stabilized on final. I don't have to change anything.
Yeah, the balloon.
Good. And then whenever you think is necessary, you can turn your final.
Cessna 172 Alpha Victor, traffic 12 o'clock in a mile, southeastbound, 2000 indicated, type unknown.
I've got the traffic inside.
Cessna 2 Alpha Victor, frequency change approved.
Morristown Tower 12 Lima Romeo is midfield, runway 5.
Cessna 12 Lima Romeo, runway 5, cleared, clear to land.
12 Lima Romeo, runway 5, clear to land.
Good. So you got 75, take out some power.
Request free change.
Cessna 0 Charlie Foxtrot, frequency change approved.
See you in a bit, 0 Charlie Foxtrot.
Good, take out that power pretty much all the way.
Cessna 3517
Runway's definitely
Northbound
made.
Tower,
And you're at 75 knots too, right?
5, report midfield.
Good, so start that flare again.
To the left, downwind for 5.
Hold that nose up a little bit more. Focus all the way down the runway. Nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up, nose up. Even more, even more, even more. There you go, good. So we're still landing a little bit, still on that on the 3.
You got my flaps?
Good, yep, flaps up, full power. So we gotta really push that, bring that nose up, okay? Another thing that you could do as well is put your nose on like a tree line.
Yeah.
Out ahead, like the trees like out here, like the ILS part.
Yeah.
Hold that nose up, and if you see the trees, over like your cowling, that means your nose isn't up enough. So you gotta keep pulling that nose back. And you keep pulling that nose back and holding on that tree line, you'll land on those mains.
I just want to make sure you have the right position on us. We're 7.5 DME southwest.
Aircraft going 7 miles south of field, say again.
It was 35170. I was just making sure you had the right position on us. Right now we're 6.8 DME. We're over the highway.
Cessna 17 Sierra, change your entry instruction, enter the left base, runway 5, and report turning final.
3517 Sierra, left base, final. For 5, excuse me.
Tower 2 Juliet Lima, holding short at 5 and Delta.
Pilot 212 Juliet Lima, Morristown Tower, hold short, runway 5, traffic landing.
Holding short, 2 Juliet.
Good. Yeah, a lot of people like to really bring that power out.
2 Lima Romeo, good time on the runway, turn left at Golf and contact ground.
I'm sorry, could you repeat that, please?
Cessna 2 Lima Romeo, turn left at Golf, contact ground.
Left at Golf, contact ground. 2 Lima Romeo.
Flight 212 Juliet Lima on departure, fly runway heading, maintain 2000, expect radar vectors Sparta, wind calm, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Okay, runway heading up to 2000 and clear for takeoff, runway 5, 2 Juliet.
And Tower 850 Papa, midfield, left downwind 5.
Cessna 50 Papa, traffic Pilatus departing runway 5, clear touch and go, wind calm.
Clear touch and go, runway 5, 8050 Papa.
Good, hold that nose up though.
We don't want to be losing any altitude? Okay.
You always want to stay at 1200 feet until you hit beam the numbers.
Okay.
Okay, good. So, like I said, we're halfway down the runway.
Central Aircraft, Morristown Airport information, Sierra is coming out, number 3025.
Very nice, nicely done.
Good. And we're a beam.
Good, a beam, yep. Power back to 15, and you're already within that white arc, so second notch of flaps. Lower that nose, good. Basically, you're going to let just the airplane fly itself.
Yeah.
So
It's going to do it.
Exactly. Good, 500 feet per minute, very nice. Good, you want to be around 75, 70 knots on
Tower,
here, on your downwind. Good, start your base.
5 miles to the north.
Like I said, I usually use this road right here, exactly.
Request transition at 2000 feet.
Calling Morristown Tower, say again.
That's a 290, Cessna 52290, just took off out of call. I'd like to transition your airspace to the west at 2000.
Good.
Cessna 52990, Morristown Tower,
Keep that nose
altimeter
coming down.
3025, transition approved.
There you go. And second, last notch flaps.
Position approved, November 5690.
Good. Whenever you need to, turn your final.
Flight is 2 Juliet Lima, contact New York departure, 119.2, good day.
192, have a good day, 2 gentlemen.
Good, you're good. Just keep that nose coming down, though. You want to be around 65 knots on final.
Yeah, we don't want to turn it too steep.
Exactly. I say 30 degrees is your maximum.
Especially at such slow speeds.
Yep, very good. So at least you're recognizing it, though, which is good.
Yeah.
So same thing, like I said, hold that nose up a little bit more, okay?
Alright. What are we aiming for right now? 65, 70?
I say 65, 70. So like I said, power out.
Yeah, because we also want to keep coming down.
Good, exactly.
Pitch, fair speed, power, altitude.
Cat 3517 Sierra is turning final, traffic crossing the threshold in sight.
Cessna 170, say again your request?
A little more.
Negative request, just report that we're turning final, and we have the traffic crossing.
Good, so you're still...
He's probably on the ground now.
Cessna 170, thanks for the report.
Right,
Wind calm, runway 5, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 5, 35170.
There you go, 60.
Cessna 990,
So
traffic,
you're still feeling right?
Disregard.
Good morning, Morristown Tower, Archer 31863.
Archer 31863, Morristown Tower.
Morristown, Archer 863 is 8 miles southwest of the field, landing Caldwell, like to transition your airspace around 2.5.
Archer 863, transition approved, altimeter 3024, traffic 12 o'clock, 7 miles, westbound, 2,100 indicated as a Skyhawk.
863 looking.
Cessna 990, traffic, Setcher, 12 o'clock, 7 miles, eastbound, 2,500 indicated at Archer.
For traffic, November 5 to 290.
Balance clear.
Good, yep. Always raise that, that's why I always do, raise that wing before. Good, take out that left rudder. There you go.
Cessna 170, turn left when able, ground 134.2.
Left on Foxtrot, we'll switch over to ground. We'll be taxiing back for close traffic. We'll switch to the ground.
Cessna 170, you can remain this frequency, taxi runway 5 via Alpha Delta, advise ready for departure.
Taxi back to runway 5, Alpha Delta, we're staying with you, and are we clear to cross runway 31?
Cessna 170, cross runway 13.
Cross runway 13, 35170.
Tower 8050, Papa midfield left downwind, runway 5.
Nope.
Morristown, say again for 863.
I get stepped on?
Archer 863, traffic.
She was trying to talk,
a mile,
so
westbound,
I would just wait a few
2,100
seconds before you start
indicated.
talking, okay? Just so she's not trying to talk to anyone else.
Still negative looking.
Cessna 990, traffic, Setcher, 1 o'clock in a mile, Archer eastbound, 2,600 indicated.
Alright, good. You can start your you know, you can do everything without them saying anything, you know.
Traffic inside 290.
You can take it up, go back to 15.
Cessna 990, roger
right,
that, frequency change approved, good day.
There you go.
And Tower
On.
Yeah, I just stepped on.
approach November 5 to 290.
Good.
Tower 8050, Papa is about to turn left base, runway 5.
Cessna 5 Sierra Pop, runway 5, clear touch and go, wind calm.
Clear touch and go, runway 5, 8050, Papa.
You don't want to get too far out too as well,
Yeah,
okay?
I think I missed the road, I wasn't looking.
That's fine. Like I said, stick to, watch your airspeed as well. Stick to what you need to do. The last thing of flying an airplane is communication.
Yeah, navigate.
Exactly.
Okay.
So
That's right.
You fly the airplane, okay?
I have my priorities mixed up.
Exactly. Do not let them, don't let, if you can't get their call on midfield downwind, too bad for them.
Yeah.
Okay? You need to fly the airplane. Good. That's not right. There you go. Good. Good. I want you to send a little 500 feet, right?
Yeah.
There you go. Good. Just hold that nose up just a little bit.
Wind calm.
And Morristown Tower, Archer 31863 has Caldwell in sight.
Archer 863, frequency change of Caldwell Tower is approved, 19.8. Good day.
Good, power out.
63, thanks for your help.
Good, so kicking a little bit of right rudder.
Yep.
Hold that nose up, nose up, nose up. Keep it bringing up, keep bringing it up. First,
Tower 3517, Sierra holding short of 5.
That was definitely a lot better. Got your flaps.
Cessna 35170.
Still really need to get that nose up though, okay?
It's just, it's a rust thing.
I know.
We're going to do one or two more, but let's do full stops.
Cessna 3517 Sierra, roger, runway 5, clear for takeoff, make left close traffic, report midfield, follow the Cessna on the upwind.
3517 Sierra, left, clear for takeoff, left traffic, report midfield.
I'm going to demonstrate one to you, okay?
Okay.
Just to show you the sight picture that I want you to see.
Sounds good.
Your approach is a good landing. The very first thing to having a good landing is a good approach, which is what you're doing. Everything is really good. It's just flaring. You got to flare a little bit earlier, but then, just like I said, just keep bringing that nose back is just the next part that we got to work on.
Yep. Down looks clear.
Roger.
Yeah, I got traffic off our...
I see him, yep. Okay, I have the flight controls.
Alright, you got the plane.
I have the flight controls.